Hey everyone, Paul ASM. Welcome to Are you alright? A birthday present for me? Whoa, that's awesome, Warwick. Thank you, mate. So yeah, it's my birthday today. Thank you, Warwick. Let's see what you've got me. Oh, it's a roll of toilet paper. Do you want to borrow this? Got to clean up on aisle 3. Hey everyone, Paul ASM. Welcome to another At The Bench update. It's post Telford. It's my birthday today. I've got a million and one things to get through that I'm going to try and remember to get through. I want to get a bit of Warwick in. Aquariums, stuff, everything, Telford, a lot. I've got a little bit of footage of Telford, not as much as I liked, mostly on setup just before the start of the day on Saturday. I got some pictures some of the other guys have taken as well, so we'll have a little chat and then I'll have a little bit of a voiceover and we'll go through it all. It was a manic weekend, manic stressful build-up beforehand. I'm glad it's over. I had an absolute scream with all the fellas. What a laugh it was brilliant. And learned some interesting things at the same time. So thank you to everybody that came over, every single person that made the effort to come over on the Friday, Saturday and Sunday and have a little bit of a chat and buy stuff from us. Brilliant meeting you all. Some new faces, some old faces. Always good to have a chat. You probably noticed that a lot of the time I'm sat there on that stand. There's no point me serving because I end up speaking to people for 50% of the time. So I serve one person and end up talking for the rest. So I gave up years ago. Now I just sit and chat to people. It's easier. And it works well as well. People come over, look at the models, loads of nice comments about the models. Not just mine, we had some of mine, Tony Okushio, Luke Carswell, and Adam Challenges on the table as well. Everybody's models got comments and pictures taken of it, and it was truly superb. It was a good laugh, spent with great friends, great company, and yeah, myself and Lee couldn't have done it without Luke Carswell, Tim Ivett, we've got Al McNeish, Tony Okushio, Dan Scattergood, we've got Adam Challenger, Lee, me, obviously, and I'm probably missing somebody else. My memory's terrible. I think that's it. I think that's all of us, yeah. So, yeah, big massive thanks to those guys. Absolutely superb, and thanks to Luke, Tim, and Al for helping out on the stand over the weekend. The other guys did as well, but those guys did all the main help. So thank you, fellas. Much, much appreciated. Looking forward to next year. It won't be the build-up, but I am looking forward to it because we did have a hell of a laugh. And we learned some interesting stuff about the Surrey dogging scheme. That's all I'm going to say about that. So, yes, busy weekend. Very, very busy. Didn't really buy a lot. I'll go through the stuff I bought in a bit. Really didn't buy a lot at all. But I bought some bits and bobs and got some bits and bobs since I've been back. So we'll go through those. I'll go overhead in a minute and have a look at all the stuff that's been bought. As you can see, I was awarded an award at Telford. You're number 1. Of a 5-inch golden phallic object that's going to sit there pride of place. Very kindly donated to me by Lee, who also made this light up ultimate sign, which is just absolutely superb. I love that to bits. And the guys from the Hangout bought me the new Lego Land Rover. This thing is immense as well. It's a very, very cool model. It's big. I have absolutely no idea where it's going to go at all. And to make matters worse, I bought no Lego in ages because we've got no room for it. So I bought that. And then my girlfriend Hannah bought me this. Tantive 4 from Star Wars. Released not long ago. I've wanted that for a while. And I got that for my birthday off Hannah as well. So absolutely superb. Brilliant stuff. So thanks, guys. Love building that. It's been a fun build. It's got to find somewhere for it to go now. So that's going to be interesting. For sure. We're also going to talk about, we've got builds going. I'm going to be starting my BMW JPS car. Sam's already started his. I'm going to probably start mine. I don't know. Kind of want to build that Tantive 4 blockade runner. We'll see. But But yeah, that's the next build on the go. Then we've got the bike build to start when I start it. And we've got a McLaren F1 buddy build that's going to start in a few weeks' time. I can't remember the date now. I've forgotten. But it's chalked up, it's there, ready to go. Any McLaren F1 GTR, you can join in, build with us. And yeah, hopefully get some good builds out. I've still got another build to go through from a while back. I can't remember which one it is. It's up on the site. Was it the classic car one? I think so. I forgot all about it, and I'll get to it as and when I can. It's just been absolutely manic, and as you can see, I'm still all over the place. My brain's just like, as it always is. So trying to remember stuff is often fun. Right, first off, let's go and have a look at some pics and stuff from Telford. Then we'll come back, we'll have a look at some of the stuff I've bought, and we'll have a look at the aquariums, because loads of people seem to love the aquariums. A lot of people asking, can we see an update on them? Keep them going and keep Warwick going, which I do plan on doing. So I'll keep them in there. That thing's gone crazy. It's beautiful, and it's got shrimp in there now as well. Bit of an algae problem, but we'll have a look at that in a minute. Let's go look at some pics and video from Telford. Smile! Hello everybody!
Show me your finger, Luke.
Got plaster.
So this is the setup on the Friday, a manic 2 or 3 hours, getting everything out of the van, everything on the tables, and all the stock on show. All hands on deck, thanks to these guys, absolutely fantastic help getting us set up, and taking it all back down as well, and help over the weekend. Really appreciate all the help we got off these guys. They're absolutely brilliant fellas, and I had an absolutely brilliant time with them all. As you can see, we were one of the first in. So pretty clear for us to set up. A lot of empty tables around us. But a few other places all set up as well. There you go, there's all the guys. All busy. Starting to get there now, about halfway through. Get everything set up. There's Leo at the back as well. And yeah, it's starting to take shape now. Got a much bigger table than last year. It's probably twice the size. With a lot more stock. Early Saturday morning, final preparations for the day. A bit of a mad rush around as we had to move the table a feet or so forward, which was a bit of a nightmare, but doable. And as you can see, the hall's a lot more filled out now. Everyone's got their table set up, from SIG groups and specialised groups to other vendors as well. This is Hall 1, there's Hall 2 and Hall 3. And as you can see, there we go, there's Luke, all set up. Just doing final preparations on prices. Luke's got something on the bottom of his shoe. Hello, sailor. And there you go. There's some boring bloke on the TV. And there's some models. So we've got Adam Challenger's A10. Absolutely beautiful build from Adam. The Skyline I did in the video build, which looks stunning under these lights and on that turntable. Really showed the colour off well. Got the Aston Martin from the video build. The Subaru. My bike's at the back. We've got the Escort Cosworth, a Ford GT. Got Tony's Leon AMG Mercedes, 2 of his bikes. We've got Luke's Eggship, which is just awesome. Tony's Yamaha, both Yamahas actually, I think, and his Leon Mercedes. And we've got Luke's LAV, Cromwell, and Matilda, which were beautiful. And of course, the Caterham. My bikes, we've got the LCR Honda, we just finished the video build, my Repsol Honda, and my Kanika Minolta bike as well. We had a good night out, nice meal in a restaurant, great fun. Where the guys crazily presented me my birthday present I showed you a little bit earlier on, the new Lego Land Rover. This is Tim taking a selfie. I asked him to take a selfie with everyone. Took a selfie with himself. Some rather strange bloke who knows a lot about dogging. A couple of other strange blokes that seem to like each other a little bit too much. And seem to like each other a little bit too much again. Al looking on a bit nervously, and Tony looking at the floor. This is the stand all set up. I think it's on the Saturday morning, so as you can see, well stocked. All our products are out. Good display, nice big table as well. Loads of shelving behind for all our kits as well. I've had a great weekend. So I'd like to thank all the guys that came along and helped. Everyone that came to the stand and said hello. And we'll see you all there next year. You can see, smile the faces of Lee and Tim. And there we go. That's Telford in a nutshell. There you guys, you can see, very, very busy setting up. Massively busy Saturday. Fairly busy Sunday as well. Sunday's always the quieter day, but the Saturday was manic. It really was. And like I say, great to meet up with everybody that came over and said hello. And hopefully we'll see more posts on ISM. We've spoken to a few people who weren't too sure about posting, but they really need to. It was good to see Steve post up the other day on ISM, his diorama, which was superb. So look for that on the Friday night show. You'll see that, which is tomorrow night as well. And yeah, like I say, don't be worried about sharing your work over on the Facebook page or the forum. No one's going to say anything bad. All you will get is positive feedback. So you are safe in doing so. Right, let's have a look at my spoils of war from Telford. Some of the other stuff I've bought recently. And just quickly as well, Joe Cook sent me a parcel all the way from Canada. It cost me $111 to send it me. I had no idea what was in it. I filmed me opening it and deleted the footage when I went to Telford. I do apologise, Joe. Joe sent me these. Absolute madman. He sent me the LCR Honda we just finished building. I can have too many of these bikes. You'll see in a minute. The more I've got, the happier I am. Another Aston Martin DBS, which is just becoming an ultra rare kit, as is the LCR Honda. It came with a KA photo etch set and the decals for the Gulf scheme, which I thought about doing. And a very cool little Fiat 500 kit from Tamiya. Absolute madman, Joe. You really are crazy, mate. But thank you very much. It's appreciated. They're in my stash. I'm gutted I lost the video footage because I filmed me from start to finish opening that. My true reaction, but it's gone. I thought I had it saved, but no, it seems to have gone. Unless I by some miracle find it on the iMac, which I've looked and I can't see it. I think I've deleted it, so I do apologise. Right, let's go overhead. Let's have a look at what we bought and what we've been buying as well. Right then, so first off, the Lego Land Rover. So this is my birthday present off the guys in the birthday club. Very, very cool. Lots and lots of pieces to this thing. It is a very, very cool model. Lots and lots to it. Full gearbox, high-low ratios, all sorts of stuff in there. Really, really cool. The steering works. You can control it from inside the vehicle. Let's look down at the bench. Duh. Or you can control it from the top as well. So pretty cool. Really neat suspension as well. Got a lot of travel in that, which is very, very cool. We've got a full engine under the bonnet as well. And it even has a working winch. If we can do it, give me a sec. There we are. So the winch works. It's quite cool. It's on a little cam as well, so it stops it coming back out. You know me, I love my Lego, I really do, but this thing is so cool. Like I say, full gearboxes in there, massive amount of work to do. We've got some luggage, some storage containers, tread plates, the rear action on the door opens the back door up. As you can see, there's a lot of the gearbox in the back there, quite complex, that is for sure. And yeah, it was a very, very cool build. A lot of parts, I'm not sure how many, but there's a lot to it, and it looks absolutely cool as hell. Now the problem I've got is, where on earth am I going to put it? So I shall try and find a place, and if I get a chance, I'll stick a picture up on here in the meantime. So, kit-wise, what did I get? Right, okay, well, from Telford itself, give me a sec and I'll find them. There was 3 kits. One, Tim had already got for me. So I just picked this up. Tim managed to get me the Hasegawa Revel reboxing of the McRae WRC Focus. Decals are missing, but I've got spares, and Tim got that for a £5 for me, so absolutely superb. So cheers for that, Tim. From Telford itself, I got these 2 little beauties. These are quite rare kits. So we've got the Bruno Spengler M3 DTM, and I'm going to butcher this name now, Timo Schneider A4. I got both of those for 45, and you pay that for one of those, so very happy with that. I also got the Display Circle Cutter, which is a very, very cool tool. We get to use it in anger, but when we do, I know how good this is because I've tried it already. It's very, very cool. Not cheap, but that's it. And that's all I bought at Telford, really. Not a lot, really, to say the least. But I did make up for it when I got back. So I picked up another Sierra RS. I love these kits. I've got, let me have a look. I've got 5 of these. I've got 4 of this kit, 1 of the Texacos. I built one of the Texacos. In fact, I built 2 because I did the Labatt skiing car as well. I've got loads of decals, and I'm just grabbing these really rare kits as and when I can. So I grabbed that when I came back. One of my favourite kits and cars. I also bought a McLaren MP4 12 off eBay. They came with the Red Bull decals. I got that for 35 quid. Again, Fujimi kit decals aren't that good, but with those aftermarket ones in, like it did with the Gulf scheme, it's a brilliant kit. It looks really good and it goes together really well. So I picked that up off eBay. And then from Dexter Models, I managed to get at last a Fujimi ZX-10R, which I've got a different scheme for. Not a fan of Fujimi decals. I do like that scheme though. Still sealed. I got that for 75 euros or 70 euros. And then another Telefonica RC211. You know me, I love this kit. I got 2 of these in the stash. I've tried to build it before and the decals went screwy on me. So I made a pact that, well, a vow. If I see them, I'm going to buy them, which is what it did. So I've got plenty of the decals spare. And I paid 75 euros for that as well, which is a good price for that kit, to be honest. It really is. I got a few other bits and bobs on the way, not that much, but I've been buying all sorts of other malarkey as well, all sorts of random stuff. But I am, on a serious hunt to get as many of these bikes as I can. So you got your competition out there, boys and girls, with me. So very happy to get that and that. I've been after that kit for ages. I had it ages ago and sold it. I had 2. And I got rid of them, and they're just getting nigh and impossible to find now. So good to get that back in the stash. And I've got the green kind of normal ZX-10R scheme for it. So that'll be pretty interesting. So been quite busy after Telford. Not a lot there. There's not really a lot there for car and bike builders, but I can make up for that when I get home. So there you go. That's what I bought. Let's go back to me. So there we go. As you can see, did buy a lot of Telford. 2 kits, a circle cutter, and a kit off Tim and some books, which I haven't found my books. They're in the house somewhere actually. And Al gave me a bottle of whiskey as well. Cheers, Al. It's in the house too. We're still getting settled back in from UMP. So if your orders are delayed, do apologise. We're getting through them as quick as we can. But we have to have a full-on reshuffle of Hannah's workspace to make it easier and bigger as well. So it's a lot better for her now. So it has slowed us down a tad. What was I going to say then? See what I mean? I'm all over the place. My head is just everywhere. I've been meaning to do this for days. I was going to do it this afternoon, but out for a meal with Hannah this afternoon for my birthday. I thought I'd do it when I come back in. Didn't get a chance. And it's like 5:45. I'm not in a hangout now, so the guys are waiting. Sorry, fellas, you have to wait a little bit longer. I'm kind of forgetting what I'm talking about. But loads of cool stuff I bought afterwards, the bike kits and what have you. And a few other bits and bobs I didn't show as well, but hey, it's one of those things. Let's go have a look at the aquariums. Right then, so the 80 litre, as you can see, shrimp, feeding time for the shrimp. I cleared out the right hand side of this from any plants, so the shrimp had a nice clear feeding place, which is a lot easier for them and me to keep clean. We've got baby shrimplets in there, as you can see, there's 3 of them. There's about 8 in total I've seen so far, growing rapidly. They're a good centimetre long now, happily foraging around for food. I've got a couple of other buried pregnant shrimp as well, so there's going to be a lot more of these in there eventually. And you see the dwarf hairgrass is doing well. There's another baby there, you can see, considerably bigger. And some of the Amanos scrapping over food. They do like to have a little scrap over their food, that's for sure. But they're all very happy. All looking good, healthy, feeding well, keeping the tank nice and clean. You see, fighting over food, like I say. But everything's doing really well in there. The plants are doing well. The Java moss absolutely thriving. I cleared out some of the plants, some of the polysperma out the middle. It was just taking over the tank. And I got rid of the hornwort as well. So we've got moved some stuff around, and I've got a plant on the left by the power head that's growing in too. I've added CO2 to both tanks and a power head in the bigger one. This one's already got a power head in there, so plenty of movement in there. We've got 10 red willies in here now, red and white shrimp with 2 Amanos, happily feeding away. And as you can see, this tank, it's thriving. The plants have just gone absolutely through the roof. They're growing really well. Get loads of supplements, some C-Chem in there to help everything along. And it just seems to be doing really well. Bit of an algae problem at the minute, but that'll soon clear up. You're going to get that with any new tank. And as you can see, the red willies, very happy in there, even though they have a little scrap every now and then over the food. They seem to be settling in well. And we'll probably add some more over time as everything settles down. Once this algae problem clears up, it'll get nice and clear again. As you see, sadly, because the tank was second hand, a little scratching here and there, but happy how they're doing. We also had a bit of a tidy up of the bench. There's my golden penis that was presented at Telford. We had a bit of rearrange of the bench. As you see, some new storage options, which you'll see very soon on umpretail.com and look very, very cool in my opinion. So keep your eyes peeled for those, that's all I'm saying. But they help tidy up the bench immensely, and they look really cool as well. And there you go, quick tidy up of the bench, ready to start my John Player Special BMW. As you can see, coming on well, the little one's coming on really well. The plant growth in there has been astonishing. A little bit of an algae issue at the minute, but it'll clear up. All new tanks will get that. The red willies in there will start to hopefully eat some of the algae. There's a couple of Romano shrimp in there still as well, so hopefully they'll do it. It's that densely planted, you don't really see a lot through the day, so I need to thin it out a touch, I think. The bigger tank, as you see, I've thinned it out quite a bit. Still looks good, just needs to grow in now. There's a few more plants down the back, but literally some of those plants were just taking over. It was going crazy in there. But really cool to see baby shrimp in there, shrimplets. There's a couple of other shrimp in there ready to drop, so we're going to get plenty more over time. So both thriving, both doing well, and I really enjoy looking at them both. So it's a really cool addition to the cave. There we are. I don't think I've got anything else to talk about today. Warwick's gone for another rewipe. So yeah, he's just double checking. Yeah, that's it. We'll be live tomorrow night, Friday. So come and join us 7:30 UK, 8:30 Europe, 1:30 Central US. Come and join us for our Friday show. I'll be back very soon on another bench update. Hopefully a bit more composed, a bit calmer, because like I say, it's been manic recently. And we're still not fully back to normal, but we will be soon. And I'm going to start modelling again, because that makes me act normal a little bit more than usual. There we are. Woo! Right, so there we go. Thanks for watching today, everyone. I'll catch you all later. As always, check out Fantastic on the Facebook page and forum, umpretail.com, like the bench page, Off Air Hangout group, my Paul ISM Facebook page as well. Of course, sub to the channel, hit the bell notification, give us a thumbs up and leave a comment should you wish. I do reply to them all, and I've got a lot of comments to catch up on from last week as well. Thanks for watching today. I'll catch you all later. Bye-bye.